Hello everyone, welcome to Bargain Gaming, where we can play excellent games without busting our wallets. This is episode 89 of M&B Bannerlord. So, in the past few days, we have been concentrated about increasing our wealth. So right now we have $12 million dinars, not dollars, 12 million dinars. So we've been going around building stuff. In the last episode, in the previous recorded episode, I recorded what was the most profitable return for us. And the reason they were guided by the factors that easy access to ingredients, I mean the crafting materials, and also the price that we can sell it for. And so instead of banking on getting hardwood, we can use regular wooden hammers, which are in lots of supplies, especially in the Empire area. Not just the pujos and knives, but all kinds of low-end quality, because our ingredients were just wrought iron. Anyway, in the process of doing that, the Batanians, or the Western Empire, declared war on the Batanians, and they came over and took Penn, Cannoc. Conversely, the Batanians came over here and are laying siege to... I thought they were laying siege to this one. Yeah. I think they're laying siege... Oh, I'm not seeing it. Okay, so they have... the Western Empire has laid siege and taken over Penn, Cannoc. So that means it leaves us in a very... I don't... Let's leave us. It put us in a very interesting situation. Meaning... That means this castle will be poorly garrisoned. So either we can take our chances and go in and swoop in, take it over, but can we hold it? The reason is that it required a substantial army, about 1,000 soldiers, for a castle town like this. Usually that's what the AI uses, because the garrison level of a town like ours, plus the militia, we're talking about, wow, ours over 1,000 now. So they will have at least over 1,000. But ours is the special case. I mean, we staffed it. We stuffed it with too much to us. We maxed out the garrison. The other castle towns do not. So this about, it's what I've been going around, and they're about in the 600 to 800 numbers area. And so usually they will have about 1,000, 1,200 to take over a castle town. So we can come over here and swoop in and take over. I think the defenders will be under 200, so it's easy for us to do this. But while we are besieging it and building up our siege camp, the army that took over this Penn, Cannoc might return and just really murder us, right? Okay, so that's one scenario. So we can wait until the town folks, because it went through a long siege before the Western Empire was able to get this, and so therefore the food stuff is very low. When we took over Sargot, we experienced the same thing. Food was very low, and so we had to dump in a lot of grain to get the starvation out. Because if there's no grain being traded, there's starvation in the town, and loyalty drops tremendously, like 3 or 4 points per day. And then if the loyalty goes low enough, they revolt again. So that's what we can wait for, that they revolt. The consequence of waiting, however, is that we are in the middle of Batanian territory. So any Batanian lord with about 500, 600, and looks at this town and says it has only less than 200 garrison, will come and besiege it, right? And so they will take it back from the Western Empire before it actually rebels. Because for it to rebel, it will take, you know, a few days, maybe a week or so, something, before it will rebel. And so that's the risk of that one. So in the first scenario where, let's say when we build a siege camp and we're able to take it over, can we hold it? We cannot hold it because the same army that took Penn from the Batanians is still around, right? It's just somewhere else doing some other murderous stuff. And so if they come back, we can pay them off. There's no question. We have the money to pay them off, and we will do that. So I'm in a quandary. So the important thing to do then is to save it to an extra slot. So what I have done is I have saved it to another, and I put in save slot number 30. So I know that's special. That's a new tier. So however, before we do that, let's come out here and check it out. Sorry about that. Sorry. So there's Caladog right there. That's the head of the Batanians. And there, look at that. There is, woo, wait. There's a bunch of looters down here. Look at this. So I'm putting on pause. Look, there's Caladog, right? Yeah, that's Caladog. So there's a bunch of Batanians roaming around. They're all over the place. See, they can easily group up. So that's 79. That's plus that one's at 210. That's 280. 200. That's 340. 340. That's 400. They can easily turn around, group up, and become another army. I don't know how many people can group up to form an army. I don't know. It's like currently we have a maximum party limit of five right now because our leadership perk that we took allow us to create another party, right? If we look at parties, we have a maximum of currently we have now we used to have a maximum of 4 parties, including ourselves. Now we can create an extra party because of the leadership perk that we have picked, which I will show here. I think one of the leadership perks under leadership. Here we're maxed out. Ouch, we're maxed out here. This is the perk I picked. Party size limit increased by 10 and plus 1 clan party. So that means we can have 5 parties. So that's the limit. The other perk to this is that we can add 1 more companion. So each tier 6 troop increases party battle morale by 1 up to 10%. So it doesn't matter. So this one, so either we pick a new party, we have an additional party, or we get 1 more companion. Both are extremely good. But considering that we have a huge family that is growing up, not yet available now, right? But they are growing up, and pretty soon they will be helping out. So we do have the people with us. So I prefer to go with creating an additional party. So right now we can have 5 parties, 4 aside from ourselves. And as soon as we level up in terms of clans, I think once we have clan level 5, it will increase our we will get 1 additional companion. The party size will be increased by 15 and additional workshop limit. Okay, we will not get a party. So the party is more important because like here we're still quite a ways from clan level 5, which is about 600 points away. So 620 points away. So that's about 600 encounters or fights. But that's okay. So we can get a new companion, no problem. And also we have a lot of family members. Look at that! Look at that! That's a lot of family. Okay, so I went with party size, party increased in party rather than increasing companions. Okay, so these guys apparently are running around. That means they got beaten up bad when but Lanok Hein. Okay, okay. Anyway, before we do that, this is a very rare opportunity to encounter like a huge group of looters like this. So let's come and take it over. Yeah, look at this. This is even a group of 195. So there is a bunch of people just running around, and I think so. Yeah, and they are following Caladog, who is the head of the faction for the Botanians.
Back off, stranger. Unless you want trouble.
Okay. We are training up our troops anyway, so yeah, let us just go in there and wipe them out. And then we can go back and check on Penn, Cannoc to find out if the invading army is still inside or if they have left. And if they have left, we can find out where their next target is. Okay, okay. And then right shoulder, square button. Okay, we shift. So earlier, we were carrying some kind of a long bow, and that's why the game was not allowing us to shoot arrows, because I don't think you can use long bows from horseback. So I changed to a step bow, a step noble bow, and therefore we can now shoot. Of course, I'm not hitting anybody. Whoa!
Charge!
I forgot. We should get everybody to fight. Whoa, we missed. No, 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 don't run away. Okay, okay, so we got so this is good for us to get our people trained up. So the knights become champions. The champions become banner knights. Comes cataphracts. They become imperial cataphracts. Becomes heavy horsemen. Squires become gallants. Kizits becomes Khan's guards. And Mameluke Asarai becomes high-end Kasarai. Okay. And then we can distribute the loot again, because of we have that perk that by contributing their loot, we convert them to experience for our soldiers. So most of our soldiers have not yet peaked out. So it's a good exercise to get them leveled up using... Ooh. I should sell those high-end armors. We're just giving the junk armor to our troops. And some of the junk, I think, like hoes, arrows. Yeah, like pitchforks. That's still 1100 in the terms of experience. See, these guys are gathering for something. It's like they're headed towards Cannoc. So these guys are combining 214, 217. What am I? I cannot even read the numbers.
We're not looking for a fight.
What? Cannoc is joining us? Yeah, serves him right. He has no... He should not be trying to sneak some experience from us. Okay, cool. So these guys are getting together. No, 222 now. Huh. Oh yeah, they are trying to take this castle back from the Western Empire. So the Western Empire, okay, when we look at this and look at the kingdoms, and we look at Britannia, we will see that, yeah, they are at war with the Western Empire and the Northern Empire. The Northern Empire is almost gone, right? They have only one tiny castle in Khuzait territory. So it's the Western Empire. So the Western Empire took Penn, Cannoc, and so they are taking this castle back from these guys. Okay, what we can do is let's go check on Penn, Cannoc. Ooh, yes, that is I think that's the army traveling to Fractore Castle. So this is Gario's army. That's the king of the Western Empire. So they're coming down here to defend this one, Fractore. So if that's the case, that means... Oh, there is... So, okay, this is a big invading army. No, there's a defending army. So... Sorry about it. Sorry. Wow, I'm just really... So there's a 220 size army here. There's another 222 size army here. Combined, I think they can take back Penn, Cannoc. So, and look at these guys. Where are they headed? Let's see if we can see where they are headed. It doesn't say. Here we can see it, right? Because our scout has such a... Okay, so they're going to Penn, Cannoc. Fractore. Let's go check on Penn, Cannoc. How about this other army? Where are they headed? Traveling to Maronath. Ooh, what are they going to Maronath for? No, we are not at war with them, so... So they're indeed coming down here to defend this. Oh, what is this army doing? Traveling to Fennon. Oh, just what? 220 just to raid? Oh, Fenn Ear. Okay, this is owned by this castle, and this castle has what? It has only 28 defenders. Whoa! Look at that. There's only 28 defenders. We can actually walk in and take it. And this one has 129 defenders. We can take it if we want to. But we have this huge armies walking around, and like this guy's walking around. See, if we go and lay siege to it, we might not. Just building the sieging camp will take long enough that this guy can turn around and kick us out of the picture. So I don't think that's a workable plan. I don't know. I don't know. Okay, I think what I will do is let us save it. So here, so for now we can save it and save it to 2023. And our courses of action is actually very fluid. So that's why we see huge numbers of troops moving around. And that is because they have already established their faction or their kingdom. And they are considered a major faction. Unlike us, we're just a minor clan. So there's good and bad. Good in the sense that we are not in the radar. Bad because we cannot amass an army. So everywhere we go, we only have to rely on our own tiny group, which is the troops we are leading. So what we can do is we can actually create an extra party here. The problem is we cannot group up yet. So we can give our troops to Farak, and then Farak will be running around, and so now we will have 5 groups out there, 4 aside from ours. Excuse me. And if each party is about 150, so that's 4. That's equivalent to 600, right? 150, yeah, 600 plus hours of 200. We're talking about 800. So if we can group up, we can more or less meet up with a party of this size, and we can wipe it out. But we cannot meet up with a party size of like 1,500. We'll have to pay them off. So so the key then is we can take this if we give it enough time to do the sieging work. And okay, anyway, so we've saved this. What we can do is just roam around and see how things pan out. See, that's 220, and then oh, this has come back out. So we're hold on. Who is this guy? Oh, this is Vladian. Traveling to 2 parties are coming here just to raid. That's 220 and another 200. This is the AI is just terrible. I mean, and there's another 92 guys coming, 65 guys coming. So I think that's just one way for them to meet at a certain place so that they can group up. Wow, there's a lot more out here. Whoa. Oh, why I should have just sent in the soldiers. Jeez. Okay. Anyway. Okay, at least we have saved it. So we're just playing a wait and see game, and as soon as Batania and the Western Empires
Attack!
go in peace, or Oh, and I have changed our weapon, our primary one-handed weapon, to a mace, because I was thinking if we're going to go into the castle to attack them, we want a short-handed weapon, not a long-handed sword that we used in the past, and we keep bouncing off walls. Anyway, this should be a short and easy fight. Wow, this is bad. We did the. It is so short, man. This is so short. Ah, man. Okay. Anyway, okay. I guess this would be a good place to cut the episode right here. Thank you guys for joining me. I hope you join me in the next episode. Bye.